Era só esses mesmo?
Yes. On listening section, only those. 1939. I know where I took off.
Já começou a aula?
I'm about to. Do you have questions? Yeah, if you have questions, just ask. It's 1909.
Spices seria do Felipe aí na prova.
Sorry?
O Spices aqui seria do Felipe, porque tipo.
Spices? No, it could go cupboard.
O que é cupboard?
It's those things you have on the kitchen.
Ah, aqueles armários.
Yes. Those are cupboards.
Ah, Spices daí seria tipo os temperos.
Yes. Where are those people today? Hello, guys. Say hello if you are there.
Hello.
Oh, yeah, you can see. Then can you name the planets in English? Can you name the planets in English?
Planets, Earth, and Mercury, Jupiter, Saturn, Pluto.
Pluto?
Yeah.
Yes.
The sun.
Yes, Mars is a planet. Mars, Mercury.
Neptune. When it's on
Yeah, Neptune. Neptune. What about you people from home? Can you name the planets? Which planet is called the red planet? Nice. Hello, Clarice, hello, Rodrigo. How are you people? And the question, which planet is the closest to the sun and the farthest? Okay?
Istanbul em inglês não é
Istanbul.
com N, né? Não é com N. Eles traduzem para o inglês, digamos assim.
I'll say with M, choose Istanbul.
Porque o original é com N.
Oh, let me see. N. Istanbul. Okay, so let's list our words in action. The earth, yes, we do.
Book 3, Lesson 11, Words in Action. Exhausted, conscious, journal, measurements, efforts, robber, despite, hiccup, fright, waste, breathe, shift, tiresome, top of the line, state of the art, treadmill, to breathe, breathed, breathed, to blow, blew, blown, to faint, fainted, fainted, to guide, guided, guided, to track, tracked, tracked, to dive, dove, dived,
So do you guys got any questions at home? Traffic dealer. You didn't say it. Let me check. What would be traffic dealer? Okay, traffic dealer. Let me.
Furts, robber,
Yeah, it doesn't say it. Yes, traffic dealer. Any other questions you guys may have? No? Yes, maybe. To know the meaning of some words. Yes. Which ones? Let's take a look on the noun and things best. Exhausted, like when you're really tired, you have no energy, you're exhausted. Conscious, it means like that you know about the things that are happening. Not only being conscious, like being awake, but to know things that are happening around you. Measurements, like when you're gonna make a clothes, for example, and then take measurements on you. Okay, what's our measurements? Like medidas, okay? Or also it can be used in other meaning, like the governments take measurements about some things. Efforts is like the energy or how much effort you put into something. Okay, the efforts that you do to do something. Traffic dealer is person who sell illegal drugs to other person. A robber is somebody that steals things from you. Okay. Despite means that when you use despite, it means that you don't care about the next thing you're gonna say. For example, despite the raining, we went out. Hiccup, you know hiccup? When you have some problems with you, and then you have a hiccup that you get, that's a hiccup. Fright, when you get scared, you take a fright. So, to be scared is a verb, and the noun is fright. Waste. Okay. I'm gonna confirm a little. Just 1 second, if I'm not crazy. Waste. Yes. It's like this part of your belly here. You see, it's your waist. Like what we call in Portuguese, like a cintura. Mas a cintura de medidas, tá? isso é importante, que é na barriga. Breath, the act of breathing. Okay, you have a breath. Okay, that's breath. Shift. Well, shift can have some meanings. In this case, could be the many hours you work. For example, if you work all in the morning, you're in the morning shift. Or in the afternoon shift, night shift, etc., etc., etc. Like the amount of hours that you work is your shift. Okay. Tiresome, that's something that's very, very tiring, that you get tired of doing, like working or working out, things like that. Top of the line and state of the art are things that are very good. Usually we say that for new things, like new products, or a very good example of that is the iPhone. That's always coming out a new one, and the new one is always the top of the line, state of the art smartphone that we have in the market. Then we have a treadmill, okay, that's where you do exercises at home or at the gym, that you walk, that's the treadmill. Okay, and then we have our verbs. To breathe is the act of putting air and letting it out. That's breathing, okay, to breathe. To blow, when you get a balloon, for example, you blow air, that's to blow. Okay, you put your air out. To faint is that, how can you say that? You pass out, you don't see what's happening around you, and everything goes black, and you go to sleep. But you don't want it, that's fainting. To guide is like somebody's guiding you, showing you the right direction or how to do something. To track, okay, could be to find something that's missing or lost. Or also to find somebody, okay, to follow a trail. Treadmill means like that place that you go, it's a thing, okay, it's a machine that you have at home or in the gym, and you use to walk without leaving the place. Okay? You walk but in the same place. That's a treadmill. And to dive means to jump into the water. That's to dive, to jump into the water. Do you guys have any questions? If you don't have questions, please say no. Or say no, I don't have questions. Say something. Okay? Got it? Good. Welcome. So guys, do you guys have questions? Well, I think you don't. I will hope that you're watching and not saying anything. Okay, let's keep going. Can you dive? What about you? I can dive. I don't know how to swim. Very terrible at that point. But what about you? Can you dive? Yes. I'm not sure her here. Yes. Tell me, do you write a journal? I used it too when I was younger, but I don't anymore. But something really nice, I think, like to collect your memories from those times, so you can take a look at later with other views and remember things better. It's nice to write a journal. When did you last take a fright and why? Do you remember last time you were scared? Was it watching a movie? Was it alone at home? Then you listen to noise? Was it somebody who frightened you? When was it? And tell me, what's the difference between diary and journal? Basically no difference. And what do you do to get rid of recaps? Usually people have lots and lots of tricks for getting rid of recaps. Like drinking water very slowly or take a fright is a way of getting rid of hiccups. There are some ways of getting rid of hiccups. What about you? Do you have a perfect way of getting rid of recaps? And what can be tiresome in your job or for you people who doesn't work at your school? Okay, you know, but my job I think it's very tiresome when people don't talk in class. Like they're just watching and don't say anything. I think that's very tiresome. Are you a price conscious shopper? What do you say? Do you take a look before buying things? Or you just buy things like as you want? You don't check the prices, you just, oh, I want that, you go and buy. What do you say? And have you ever been out of work? Have you ever been out of work? Like no work, unemployed? Yes. Now you are? But did you work before? How long are you not working? A lot? It happens. It's not easy to find a job, especially a good job
Na
nowadays.
verdade é porque eu tô estudando só.
Ah, but that's good. That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Did you finish the tests?
Eu não sei se você pode me dizer que eu perguntar.
It depends.
Wages aqui. Porque eu lembro que tem uma música na internet que fala assim, it comes and goes in wages.
It's wages or ages?
Wages. Wages. Ah, não, é wages.
Yes, age. Wage could be like how much you get for working.
Oh, like a salary.
Yes. That's a wage. Any other?
Não, I just, eu simplesmente cadê aqui?
Ah, don't worry. That's okay. No, but do you have any other question? No. Okay. And what do you do when you get discouraged? Is there anything you do to perk up and get more energy and keep working, or you just get discouraged? Okay, that's it. Okay, as nobody is talking to me, let's take a look on page 47. To take a fright, okay? So, the first one, I'll translate there so you can see. Should take fright means like this. Should get rid of means and out of work means okay. Those are the meanings of our words for you guys. Now let's listen and speak up.
Book 3, Lesson 11. Speak up. What did the doctor ask you?
The doctor asked me to breathe in slowly.
Why are you out of breath?
I get out of breath when I climb stairs.
The view from the window is fantastic.
This view takes my breath away.
Who can dive?
The children can dive.
I didn't get the job.
Don't get discouraged.
Isn't the blouse a little tight?
The blouse is a little tight in the waist.
I don't know where the director's office is.
I'll guide you.
How was your holiday?
Despite the bad weather, we had a nice holiday.
What made her faint?
She fainted when she saw him.
What can you get rid of?
I want to get rid of these old shoes.
Tom is out of work.
For how long has he been out of work?
How was the weather last night?
A cold wind blew last night.
What was that noise?
The tire blew up.
Did Mr. Brown buy a computer?
He bought a state-of-the-art computer.
Are you tired?
I'm exhausted. Let me go home.
Did you enjoy the movie?
The movie was rather tiresome.
Okay, so read. Okay, it's not like read, it's read. Okay, like your tongue goes to the top and the sound of E. Okay, read off, okay, read off. So let's have our pronunciation here. What did the doctor ask you? The doctor asked me to breathe things slowly. Why are you out of breath? I get out of breath when I climb stairs. The view from the window is fantastic. This view takes my breath away. Who can dive? The children can dive. I didn't get a job. Don't get scourged. Isn't the blouse a little tight? The blouse is a little tight in the waist. I don't know where the director's office is. I'll guide you. How was your holiday? Despite the bad weather, we had a nice holiday. What made her faint? She fainted when she saw him. What can you get rid of? I want you to get rid of those old shoes. Tom's out of work. For how long has he been out of work? A cold wind blew last night. Oh, sorry. How was the weather last night? A cold wind blew last night. What was that noise? The tire blew up. Did Mr. Brown buy a computer? He bought a state-of-the-art computer. Are you tired? I'm exhausted. Let me go home. Did you enjoy the movie? The movie was rather tiresome. Okay? Do you guys got any questions? I'll wait a little to see if you guys have questions. Also, you common to use climb when you talk about stairs. It's used to use climb. When you're moving upward, it's common to use the word climb. When you move in an upward direction, so you common to use climb as a verb. Any other questions? So let's listen about New Year's resolution, and then we talk a little about it later.
Book 3, Lesson 11, Listening and Talking. New Year's Resolutions.
I decided this new year will be my healthiest ever. My resolution is to lose weight.
That's wonderful. How are you going to do that?
Well, the first thing is I'll get up earlier and exercise. I bought top-of-the-line running clothes and a treadmill. I have a fitness app to guide me.
Wow, I feel exhausted just listening.
And I got a journal to record calories, fat, fiber, portion sizes, and of course my weight and measurements. I've just bought a state-of-the-art electronic scale. It monitors weight, body fat, and even tracks my progress. I'll also see a nutritionist regularly.
You seem so motivated. I hope you never get discouraged.
What about you, Walt? What are your New Year's resolutions?
I resolve to improve my English comprehension and conversation skills by redoubling my efforts. I want to finish my English course with flying colors.
Okay, do you guys got any questions on those? State of the art means like the best. One of the best. So, how can New Year's resolutions be a good opportunity for change? Can you tell me?
Como é que se escreve Tony?
Hum?
L-L-E.
Escreve o quê? Tall? Ah, towel. T-O-W-E-L. T-O-W-E-L. Towel.
E. Eu escrevi uma coisa que é de um escritor Tolkien.
No, not that one.
Eu não escrevi nada.
Okay, no, don't worry. You don't see a thing.
Eu já era pra embrulhar ele.
That's possible. That's a possibility. Can you tell me some popular New Year's resolution? People usually have some, like, for people that smoke, stop smoking, or any other. Can you remember? Popular New Year's resolutions? Yeah, or with you. If you finish. depends. Go for pair, odd or even.
To bribe. What's to bribe?
When you try to give money to somebody to do.
To burn, like.
Yes, bribe.
Receipt. Receipt to burn.
When you buy something, you get a receipt from the person.
Mas isso não é etiquette.
No, a ticket is like you're driving very bad or parking in a place you can't, and then the police also give you a ticket.
Eu também que também puxou uma coisa tipo etiquette de viagem.
Yes. Could be true. Are you still keeping any New Year's resolution, people? That you made last year, you decided to keep this year? And what are some New Year's resolutions that you made and broke very quickly? And please tell me a traditional way of welcome New Year you have in your family.
Mas eu escrevo calça, pants. Aí você tem?
Yes. P.
É igual pintar de pants.
No, P-A-N-T.
Ah, não tem o I então?
Yes. No I.
Eu preciso ler mais um, mas eu tô achando, tá?
That's very good. That's very good. It's always important to read. Let's take a look on the listening on page 49. Okay, the listening reading practice. You finished? Okay. Do you have your book?
Yes.
So page 49.
Quantos meses faltam para acabar?
Let me see. It's like I'd say it's 3.5, maybe 4 months, I would say. It's like 10 to 12 weeks. We need more to finish. Yes, almost there. Almost finishing it. So, let's page 49. Let's listen, having the hiccups. Do you want me to turn off? Okay. Okay.
Book 3, Lesson 11. Listening for Understanding. Hey, Steve! What a surprise! I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time, Jack. How have you been?
A little bit tired. I think I've been working too much.
Good to hear that. You were out of work the last time I saw you.
I work at a hospital now. I'm a nurse assistant.
Man,
How's this
you're
one?
so courageous.
Yeah. Oh, that's the, yeah, this is the down one. I see what it's too big. Yeah.
Book
Now's the
3,
right one.
Lesson 11. Listening and reading practice. Having the hiccups.
What's the matter?
I can't stop my hiccups.
Don't breathe for some seconds.
All right. It didn't help. I still have it.
Drink this glass of water.
It didn't help at all.
Now breathe slowly into this paper bag.
It didn't help either.
Tom had an idea. He blew up a balloon, and when Jim was not expecting, he popped it next to his ears. Jim took a big fright.
Oh, my hiccups are gone now.
Okay. Do you have any questions? No? Okay, people at home, do you have any questions? If you have, please let us know. And I'll be Tom in your gym, okay? What's the matter? Your gym.
Oh, I can't stop my hiccups.
Don't break for some seconds.
Alright. It didn't help. I still have it.
Drink this glass of water.
It didn't help at all.
Now, breathe slowly into this paper bag.
It didn't help either.
Então, I had an idea, he blew up a balloon, and Jim was not expecting, he popped it this next to your ear. Jim took a big fright.
Oh, my hiccups are gone now.
Very good, very good, very good. In your opinion, what's the best way to get rid of hiccups?
Water and stop breathing.
Water stop breathing like forever?
No.
Yeah, that would stop the hiccups.
Yeah, it would.
Yeah, I don't know, I think the taking a fright always works.
I never tried that one.
Never took a fright like that? Okay. Usually.
Não tem como me assustar, né?
Porque, why?
Como é que eu vou me assustar? Assim,
Ah, e ele falou?
Não, mas eu sou difícil pra levar. Não,
Ah.
mentira, não. Agora eu lembrei.
Agora, não,
Eu
not
lembrei. Eu sou sério.
Okay.
Tá vendo?
So, but a horror
Mas é que
movie.
se eu falar me deu um susto, daí eu vou saber como não.
Ah, no, okay, yeah, somebody has to.
Tem
But
que saber.
watch a horror movie.
Tem que fazer sem me falar.
Watch a horror movie.
Pode. Não, foi de noite, não foi nada pra me ter.
No, but just until the very first fright. Then until like you get scared for the first time and the hiccups are gone. Stop.
Uma série lá da. A Casa da Montanha que eu lá.
Ah, yeah.
As crianças começam no carro, parece uma mulher no meio, eu dei um gritão lá. Ele lá, eu teria parado essa cara.
But have you watched the series?
Assisti tudo.
It's really good. It's really good series.
Você assistiu essa?
Yeah, it's really good. It's one of the best plot twists I've ever seen about the hanged woman. It's really nice. Really liked it. Really like the series. The second season is coming.
Principalmente que eles fizeram como uma série antiga, assim. Eu gostei bastante.
Yeah. Oh, and the second season is coming out. Hmm? Sorry?
Não sabia.
Oh, okay. I did not know. Okay.
Da
Yeah.
Netflix?
Yes. Netflix. The second season is coming. I think next month. Coming the second season. So now, listening for understanding. about Jack and Steve.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. What has Steve been doing? I've just completed my music studies and I have been working.
Oh damn, it's so confusing.
Book 3, Lesson 11, Listening for Understanding. Hey, Steve, what a surprise. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time, Jack. How have you been?
A little bit tired. I think I've been working too much.
Good to hear that. You were out of work the last time I saw you.
I work at a hospital now. I'm a nurse assistant.
Man, you're so courageous. If I worked in a hospital, I'd faint at the first sight of blood.
It's been tiresome because I work the night shift. What about you? Where have you been hiding?
Okay. Do you have any questions? People at home, if you have any questions, let us know. So, I'll be Jack and you're Steve.
Okay.
Hey Steve, what a surprise. I haven't seen you in a long time.
Yes, it has been a long time, Jack. How are you been? How have you been?
A little bit tired. I think I've been working too much.
Good to hear that. Don't lie. You were out of work the last time I saw you.
That's why it's good to hear that, because he was last time he was without work. I work at a hospital now. I'm a nurse assistant.
Man, you are so courageous. If I worked in a hospital, I would faint the first sight of blood.
Blood, yes. It's been tiresome because I work a night shift. What about you? Where have you been hiding? Now, let's see. Yes, I'm Batman. Let's listen what Steven been doing, where he's been hiding.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. What has Steve been doing? I've just completed my music studies and I have been working as a violin and guitar teacher.
Okay.
Again, please.
Yes.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. What has Steve been doing? I've just completed my music studies and I have been working as a violin and guitar teacher.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what's he's been doing?
Just completely must he study on music, put it, and have been working as a violin guitar teacher.
Okay, very good. Very good. Do you have any questions? Okay. What about the expressions? There it was for me. On page 47. No? Okay,
Because
good.
the first one I forgot to
Which one?
take
Yes.
a
Take a fright. Yeah, take a susto.
Eu passo assim quando eu não lembro o que é.
But it helps a lot. It helps a lot doing these like connections with the mother language. That helps a lot. So let's do like this. Just let me get some water. Okay, if you want to get something to go to the bathroom, and then we get back here to do. It's not even a pause. Just let me get some water and go to the bathroom. Okay.
Eu vou falar umas coisas na igreja que eu vou ler.
Okay,
É que tá
possible.
sem querer.
Possible. It happens. No, don't worry. Don't worry. So, let's take a look on page 50. Now that you came back, we have about storks and babies, the name for unit. Do you know these about storks and babies? Storks and babies? Storks and babes.
Storks?
Yes.
What is storks?
It's like there's old stories that they say that storks, those big birds, used to bring babies to the home.
Oh, okay.
That big bird is a stork. So, who's your favorite writer?
I don't have.
Don't have one? Which one do you read more, for example?
Não tenho um só, mas
Oh yeah, can say some of them. Sorry, Paul Penner? Okay, nice. And some books that you recommend?
Coletâneas de Vitalidade é do outro tomou.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
Any other?
O Sermão da Montanha.
Okay, good.
I didn't read yet.
You didn't read?
I just have the PDF.
Okay. Yeah, I bought recently I forgot the name of that. A Kindle to read. It's pretty nice for reading. Stephen King? Yes. Stephen King is actually my favorite author. I read lots of things of him. He's an amazing author. But he's a little bit of a sellout, I have to say that. A little bit of a sellout, you know this expression? That like, he sells his books to make movies and the movies are terrible, but he gets money, so he says, oh, the movies are good.
Because of the money, like.
Yeah, sometimes, some books you can see.
Some stories just to make money, like.
Yes. And even like the movies, like some movies are terrible, but he gets money, so he says, oh, the movie is really good.
Yeah, because it's music, then his story, then.
Yeah. Have you ever been to a book signing event?
Book signing? No.
No. If you could, which author would you be in a book signing event with?
I don't have any.
Any? You don't want to meet any author you read?
I would like, but I don't have like a yeah.
Okay. Let's listen our vocabulary. It's 12.
É porque a gente fica desapontada com os autores, às vezes, né?
Yeah.
Das coisas que eles fazem na própria vida. Às vezes o livro é bom, daí você fica.
Yeah, we have a good example on this for most people is like J.K. Rowling. Because she's like being transphobic, and so the people are really crazy with her. And yeah,
Não sabia disso.
you didn't know? Yeah, like she's sending lots of comments, transphobic comments.
Nowadays?
Yes, on Twitter. Like, oh, men that became women are not women, or like women who menstruate. And then Stephen King said, like, doesn't matter like which you were born, no matter who you are, if you were a woman, you were a woman. And then she said, oh, it's such a disappointment for me. You think that I could admire you, she said to him. And now her new book is about an ecstasy that's a man who dresses up as a woman. In her words.
But she's talking about who is like gay or who is trans.
Sorry?
She's talking about who is gay, who is trans.
No. She seems like gay friendly.
But
Transphobic. Yeah. And then people are going crazy with her, especially because this. I think if she wants to have her opinion, that's her opinion.
So used to judge when it's not you.
Yeah, and the point is like This book is like sending a message. It's not like for accident to know what she's doing in this new book. It's like it's a man who dresses up as women to kill.
What?
He dresses up as a woman to kill people. He's a serial killer, a trans person serial killer.
I saw that already.
Yeah. And people are going crazy with her about that.
Just don't buy it.
Yeah.
But people gonna buy it, and she's gonna get rich. More
Richer and richer, yes. She's already on the richest person on the planet.
Yes.
That's why she keeps, I think.
It's like Paulo Coelho, eu fiz sabendo que ele tá a conta sabotar o Brasil. Acho que eu ia comprar o livro dele, tipo, ele tá nessa campanha de sabotar o Brasil, por causa do Bolsonaro. Assim, vai sabotar o Bolsonaro, vai sabotar todo mundo. Declara ele mora lá na Suíça com a mulher dele, comprando os.
Yeah.
Aí agora eu não quero mais comprar o livro dele, mas eu quero ler, não sei como fazer.
So I would say something, go for piracy. Go for piracy. Like download the book,
Yes, I got
illegal,
it.
and so he doesn't get money.
Yeah.
So piracy nowadays is an act of rebellion. So let's listen our words in action.
Book 3, Lesson 12, Words in Action. Stork, nest, self-sufficient, firefighter, twin, legend, diaper, tap, drain, plumbing, mermaid, toilet bowl, flush, pipe, roof, leaking, babysitter, to occur, occurred, occurred, to babysit, babysat, babysat, to flush, flushed, flushed, to oblige, obliged, obliged, to leak, leaked, leaked, to catch, caught, caught, to support, supported, supported.
Okay? Do you have any questions?
Yes, to flush. How can I use it?
When you go to the toilet, you flush the toilet.
Oh, to dar descarga.
Yes.
To dar descarga.
To that kind, exactly.
Eu já escrevi to dar descarga.
Yes, to flush the toilet. Or you can use it in other meanings too, but it's always like some like throwing things away, especially down the toilet. Like when you waste lots of money. Oh, you flush all your money. Okay. Yes. Okay. And you people at home, if you have questions, please let us know. Any other question you have?
Oh, the spark. How is it Portuguese?
Cegonha.
Segundo.
That's the stork.
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 Oh, public. No.
Plumbing.
Huh?
Forget the B. Plumbing.
Plan?
Plumbing.
Planning.
Yes, no B.
No, planning.
Yes. It's like plumber, que é plumber, né? Plumbing. It means like encanamento.
Tratamento.
Plumbing. You don't say the B.
Plumbing.
No B.
Não, planning.
Plumbing.
Planning parece de planejando. I'm planning.
Ah, yeah, that's planning. It's
Planning
plumbing.
não parece. Planning.
Okay, let's listen again.
Flush,
Where is it?
pipe,
Oh, the top.
Cat. Mermaid.
Aries.
Mermaid. Drain. Plumbing.
You see? No B, plumbing. Plumbing.
That's weird.
Yeah, you could say like, what does the plumber do? He's plumbing something right now. Yeah, it sounds like plumbing. Sounds a little like plumbing.
And if you say it fast.
Yeah, no, but there's a joke like, what will the plumber do? I don't know, but he's plumbing something right now.
If you don't know something, you could just say like
Yeah, to say like really fast.
you want to do
Yeah, but people like they do it like sometimes you don't listen to us, and they just like, oh yeah,
Como é que é enrolar? Seria assim.
enrolar em que sentido?
Desenrolar. Enrolei a folha, enrolei a roupa, enrolei a língua, enrolei o cabelo.
É porque
É porque muda de acordo com a coisa.
isso, mas esse sentido de enrolar assim de fazer um rolo, roll,
E daí a língua.
roll the tongue, enrolar a língua mesmo, é.
Enrolei. Não tem como dizer roll it.
Yeah,
I
I
roll
rolled my
myself.
tongue, yeah. Yeah. Nesse caso de me enrolei assim,
Yeah.
like, how to say that? I would say I got confused. I got confused on that one. Or, yeah. But there's some expression. I don't remember right now, but there's an expression for that. There's an expression. Any other question? Diaper. Diaper is fralda. And mermaid is city, yeah. Okay, very good, very good.
Oh, toilet bowl.
Toilet bowl. No. It's where you do your necessities. That's the toilet bowl.
Oh, I just thought, they just say toilet.
Yeah, they say toilet, but the real name is toilet bowl. But nobody ever say toilet bowl.
Yeah. Just toilet.
Just toilet, yes. Like, you never seen anybody saying, please flush the toilet
I'm
bowl.
going to say, I'm going to the toilet bowl.
Yeah, that's... Seriously, some people will look to him, what she didn't do with the bowl? Yeah, that's pretty weird. Any other? No? People at home? Did you ever have the thought of becoming a firefighter?
No.
No? What do you want to be when you were a kid?
When I was a kid?
Yes.
Oh, a lot of things.
Tell me some.
I wanted to be an actress, later a singer, then I wanted to be a teacher of mathematics.
I'm sorry.
And then later I want to be like a police officer. And
Okay.
now I want to be a writer.
A writer? Nice. Nice. Firefighter. Firefighter is a bombeiro. Is a person who fights a fire. What kind of writing do you want to do?
What?
What kind of writing do you want to do? No, that's my question.
Oh, okay.
What kind of writing do you want to do?
Writing.
Writing.
Oh, I was thinking.
Oh yeah, no, it's the math. It's the
The
math.
kind of writing.
Yeah, it's not fighting. It's
I don't
writing.
have like a classification because I like to write down like about everything, like
But like fiction or non-fiction?
both.
Both. Okay.
And also poetry.
Oh, nice.
And just like some thoughts, like conclusion of something that
Yeah.
I saw.
Yeah. I write too, right? I have like half a book finished already, yes. And I have some poetry already too, yeah.
About what?
Sorry?
You about
It's about a serial killer.
what?
A serial killer.
Oh my god.
Yes.
That's nice.
That's a writer. Who's a writer?
The writer?
He's a serial killer. But it's really confusing. It's really nice. If you remember me and I sent you a tract.
Eu vou falar em português agora porque é mais empolgante. Eu não sei porquê, mas toda vida que eu assisto uma entrevista de um escritor depressivo ou alguma coisa, um filme assim, eu vou esperar.
Yeah,
Eu vi uma
yeah.
entrevista da. Ai, eu vou fugir o nome dela agora. É Clay, não é Clay, não é? Aquela bem famosa, que não é brasileira, mas virou brasileira. Clarice
Lispector?
Lispector.
Yeah.
Eu vi uma entrevista dela, depois dessa entrevista eu fiquei
but seeing people that work in the
Ela
area.
assim, ó. Eu escrevo quando eu quero, por isso que eu gosto
Yeah.
de ciência de
You know how she was, what was her technique? She used to have like pieces of paper with her, or even like if she was in a restaurant, she'd get like a napkin and write things there to remember. Yeah, it's really nice. It helps a lot, It's a really nice technique. But now tell me, number 2, what are requirements to become a firefighter? Do you know the requirements?
Correct.
Courage. Okay. Any other?
Probably about like resistência, como é que você diz?
Resistance.
Resistance.
Resistance. Or resilience.
Yeah. And also I think height, they have height.
The height.
Yes.
Yes, height. Yes, could be. Also, but also have like a physical exam,
Yeah. Right.
writing test, yes, and a background check.
What?
A background check. Like, it's pretty funny. My cousin, she became a firefighter. She's now having the course, and they called me to make her background check. They asked her things like, do you think she would be a good firefighter? She asked like what she studies. Did you know if you know the person? Why do you think she would be a good one? And do you think she would like it? What do you think about her? How will you describe the person?
It's very funny to know what people think about us. I mean,
Yes.
It's very funny. It's very like.
Yes, this kind of background checks is weird. And also they check your social media to see what you post. If it's not in according with them, you can be.
Almost, they would not find anything.
Yeah, but pretty common. People delete their social media before those, so they can do background checking.
Of course, you gotta be smart because like you change it as a chance of like.
Yes. No, but I think they usually, at least I don't know this from the firefighters, but in United States companies, when they have a background check, it's like they say the period. Oh, we're gonna background check you 1 to 5 years ago. That's how they say it. For example, if it's a common placement, like worker, a manager, 1 year I'd say, okay. But it's like a director or something, maybe
1
5.
year is too little, but depending.
Yeah. But imagine like, I don't know, it's kind of weird, like how they make it, because like, imagine the person, your job is to go to somebody's Facebook and say, okay, now this person
I
posted
need
it.
this
Yeah.
job. I need this job.
Yeah, that would
I
be,
find it whatever I'm looking for since I was a kid. Everything I wanted to know or to find like something I
like a
could find.
detective.
I'm very
Nice.
good at finding it.
Nice. And tell me, what does a babysitter do?
She babysitting.
Okay, she babysits, but what's the babysitting job like? What does she do?
She take care of the kids.
Yes, okay. How old are you?
Me?
Yes.
21.
21. Have you never thought about an au pair?
Yes, I thought it, but I gave up.
Why?
Because I already took já cuidei de muita criança, né? Não tenho mais.
Oh, but you have experience. That's a good one.
No, exactly because of that I don't want it. I love kids, but I need to take care of me.
Okay.
That's all.
Have you ever changed a diaper?
I did a lot of times.
A lot. What, did you work as a babysitter or did you have brothers?
I
Okay.
also have a younger brother.
Okay.
So I basically raised him.
How young is your brother?
He's 11.
11.
He's 10 years.
Okay, good. Yeah, I say that in my family, I don't remember a time that we didn't have a kid around.
What?
A kid around, like I don't remember a time, like when I was like 12, my younger brother came, he was like 2. And then like when my brother was like 10 to 12-ish, My first nephew came.
My friends like this too.
Yeah.
All these kids.
Yeah, there's always a kid, so there was a.
But I don't like to have any kids.
And now, like when my nephew was like 8 years old, my second nephew came around, and now my second nephew is like 12 years old. Another nephew came around.
Never something kids,
Yeah, it's always something like that. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. Is there a plumbing problem in your house? Number 5.
O problema seria termos de esgoto.
Yes, funcionamento, esgoto. No, don't have any plumbing problems. Would you like to have a twin?
Eu tenho.
You have a
Eu
twin?
desisti.
Yeah, I was like, how?
Não, eu não tenho. Eu desisti.
But would you like to have one?
Yeah.
Yeah? Male or female? Female. Okay.
I
Why?
already have 2 minutes.
Ah, I had 2 brothers already. One older, one younger?
Yes.
Okay. And why? Why do you think you like a twin?
I don't know.
Don't know. Just feel it.
I feel like everyone has a twin, just didn't meet.
Ah, okay, yes, around the world, like a doppelganger.
Huh?
Like a doppelganger.
Huh?
A doppelganger
Yes.
is a person that looks exactly like you.
Yes. How much?
Doppelganger.
Doppelganger.
Doppel.
Double.
Doppelganger is a German word. It's a person that looks
I
exactly
think
like you.
everyone has one that is exactly like you.
Yes. There's it's very common in many cultures to talk about it. Like in German, they call it doppelganger. In Japan, they see it as bad luck. Like if you see your doppelganger, probably you're gonna die soon.
I don't think so.
Yeah, no, I don't think so either. But they say it. Are you financially self-sufficient?
No.
No.
About work.
Yes. And so who supports you financially?
My mom.
Okay, nice. Nice. Families for that, supporting us. So page 51. 51. We have to give birth. It's in 12 now.
So,
Do you want to have kids?
no.
No? Not even adopting? Not even adopting?
I don't know. I'm too young.
Okay. So, to give birth, you know this expression? It's like when the mother gives birth to a kid, the kid goes out of her womb. You know womb? Yes. No, ventre.
Oh, como?
Ventre, womb. To catch fire is when something starts on fire. Okay? Catch fire. To be out of means the same as run out of, like you don't have it anymore. It badly in need means something that you really, really need. Okay? Have you got any questions? People at home, have you got any questions for us?
Honest politicians. That's what's fun.
Let's listen to these useful expressions.
Book 3, Lesson 12, Useful Expressions.
To give birth,
She gave birth to twins.
to catch fire,
That building caught fire due to an electrical problem.
to be out of,
We're almost out of bread. Let's get some from the bakery.
badly in need of,
Our country is badly in need of honest politicians.
Okay. Do you guys got any questions? Do you recall? No? So let's listen or speak up.
Book 3, Lesson 12. Speak up.
Did your sister give birth?
She gave birth to twins.
Who supports her financially?
She's financially supported by her father.
When do you need a babysitter?
We need a babysitter for Friday night.
What's wrong with the toilet bowl?
The toilet bowl isn't working.
What's the problem with the bathroom tap?
The bathroom tap is leaking.
Do you need a plumber?
I'm badly in need of a plumber.
Whose house caught fire?
My neighbor's house caught fire.
Let's make us some coffee.
We're out of sugar.
I will run for the Senate.
I will support you.
Why did you give up your plan?
I was obliged to abandon my plan.
When does flu occur most frequently?
Flu occurs most often this time of the year.
What's your favorite legend?
I surely like the legend of the stork.
What must I do now, doctor?
You must hold your breath.
What time will the meeting start?
The meeting was called off.
Where were you brought up?
I was brought up here.
When are you going grocery shopping?
I'm going grocery shopping soon after lunch.
Okay.
Does the plumber on the 6 is what?
Is the person who works with plumbing. You know Mario from Mario Brothers? Yes, he's a plumber. Any question? No? So, I will be the left one and you're the right one. Okay? Then we change. Did your sister give birth?
She gave birth to twins.
Who support her financially?
She is financially supported by her father.
When do you need a babysitter?
We need a babysitter for Friday night.
What's wrong with the toilet bowl?
The toilet bowl isn't working.
What's the problem with the bathroom tap?
The bathroom tap is leaking.
Do you need a plumber?
I am badly in need of plumber.
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 Yes, no B.
That's a big
Yes,
one.
no B.
I am badly in need of plumber.
Plumber. Yes.
Plumber.
Plumber. Whose house caught fire?
My neighbor's house caught fire.
Let's make us some coffee.
We are out of sugar.
I will run for the Senate.
I will support you.
Why did you give up your plan?
I was obliged to abandon my plan.
Obliged.
Obliged.
Yes,
I was
obliged.
obliged to
Yes.
abandon
It really sounds to me. People don't say like that. People talk like that in the south of the United States, like Tennessee. Okay, I was obliged to abandon my plan. People would come and say I was forced to.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. When does flu occur most frequently?
Flu occurs most often in this time of year.
What's your favorite legend?
I surely like the legend of sport.
What must I do now, doctor?
You must hold your breath.
What time will the meeting start?
The meeting was called up.
Where were you brought up?
I was brought up here.
going grocery shop?
I'm going grocery shop soon after lunch.
Okay. Okay. Now, oh yeah. Now you're the left one. Please.
Did your sister give birth?
She gave birth to twins.
Who supports her financially?
She's financially supported by her father.
When do you need a babysitter?
We need a babysitter for Friday night.
What's wrong with the toilet bowl?
Toilet bowl isn't working.
What's toilet bowl vagina?
Yes.
What's the problem with the bathroom tap?
The bathroom tap is leaking.
Tap é o canto do banheiro.
Tap
Tap.
é a torneira. Torneira? Yeah.
Do you need a plumber? No. Do
Plumber?
you need a plumber?
I'm badly in need of plumber.
Whose house caught fire?
My neighbor's house caught fire.
Let's make us some coffee.
We're out of sugar.
I will run first this name.
Okay. I'll run.
Random, bem diferente do assunto também.
Yeah, this book's like kinda likes this kind of things.
I will run from the Senate.
I'll support you.
Why did you give up your plan?
I was obliged to abandon my plan.
When does flu most frequently?
Flu occurs most often this time of the year.
What's your favorite legend?
I surely like the legend at the start.
What must I do now, doctor?
You must hold your breath.
What time will the meeting start?
The meeting was called off.
Where were you brought up?
I was brought up here.
When are you going grocery shopping?
I'm going grocery shopping soon after lunch. Do you have any questions?
Não, só essa daí que eu percebi na hora.
Yeah, you have just one more. It's financially, not fee, okay? Financially.
Financially.
Yes, financially. Well, very good. The rest was all good, all good, all good.
Eu falei errado. Financially.
You said financially. Yes, financially.
Financially?
Yes, financially. But very good, very good. No, it's a small mistake. Don't worry. So, people at home, Nicole, what are the storks associated with?
With bringing babies.
With bringing babes. Anything else? The storks are associated for you?
Do que um estoque mesmo? É uma cegonha? Não sei. Besides this,
So there you know, yeah. I have no other memory of those. So let's listen the legend of the stork. Oh, not this one. Just listening and talking.
Book 3, Lesson 12, Listening and Talking. The Legend of the Stork.
Storks have been associated with babies for centuries, maybe because very few animals are as dedicated to their offspring as the stork. Storks would rather die than abandon their nests, even in case of imminent danger. There is a story about a stork that had built her nest on the top of an old building. One day, the old building caught fire. Instead of flying away, the stork did not leave the nest. She died with her babies, which were too young to fly. Ancient Greeks also observed that younger storks used to take special care of their elders that could no longer fly. Based on such observations, the Greeks created the law of the stork. According to that law, children were obliged to support their parents in old age. The legend of the stork bringing human babies started in Europe. Someone who had observed the stork behavior drew a picture of a stork bringing a baby wrapped in a diaper. People liked it and spread the idea.
Do you have any questions? No. So as we have some time, and I think the practice will really be good to you, can you read the text? Yes.
The legend of the stork. Storks have been associated with babies for centuries. Maybe because very few animals are as dedicated to their offspring as the stork. Storks would rather die than abandon their nests, even in case of imminent danger. There is a story about a stork that had built her nest on the top of an old building. One day the old building caught fire. Instead of flying away, the stork did not leave the nest. She died with her babies, which were too young to fly. That's it.
It happened a lot nowadays on Pantanal.
What?
On Pantanal it has happened too, unfortunately.
Ancient Greeks also observed that young storks used to take special care of their elders that could no longer fly. Based on such observations, the Greeks created the law of the stork. According to the law, children were obliged to support their parents in old age. The legend of the stork bringing human babies started in Europe. Someone who had observed the stork behavior drew a picture of a stork bringing a baby wrapped in a diaper. People liked it and spread the idea.
Okay, just one word. In the pre-last line, can you read the word after stork?
Behavior.
Behavior, okay, no, good. Yeah, good.
Behavior.
Do you have any questions? Okay. So, why have why have storks been associated with babies for centuries?
People like it because someone had observed the stork behavior, drew a picture of a stork bringing a baby wrapped in a diaper. People like it and spread the idea, like everywhere, like still the
Yeah. Do you know about the law of the stork?
No, so because I didn't know about it. Eu tenho que parar de conjugar o verbo no passado, porque eu coloco did. Eu sempre coloco o verbo.
I didn't knew? Yeah, no.
I didn't knew.
Yeah, no, I didn't know. Yeah, but it's usual. It's usual.
They say like this, don't they?
Sometimes they do.
That's how I learn.
Yeah.
It's day.
Yes. But they say lots of things wrong, especially with something, anything, nothing. They like, I don't have nothing.
Mas é que nem a gente em português, às vezes que a gente fala.
Yeah. Yeah.
No começo.
But no, but there's, well, in some cases, as bad as in Portuguese, like something, like, for example, the ain't, ain't, the word ain't, yeah, they use it for everything. I ain't there, I's not, they say I's not.
Especially in songs, they do.
Yeah, a lot. It's not bad to say that like when you're talking, but in writing method. But they say, some people say like I is like that. I is like that. Yes. I is it's completely wrong. It's like
Nós fomos, nós viemos,
exactly.
nós batemos.
Yeah. Exactly. But some conjugations are terrible, just terrible for that. And some kind of vocabularies and all that they use, sometimes they're really confusing because basically, you know what people do here in languages that we use really weird vocabulary for things like penal, trem de cama, they do that in lots of stuff everywhere.
Não é penal, é história.
Yes.
Eu lembro que mais todo.
Yeah, I remember that one too when we used to study Stojo. Yeah. But for us, it's penal.
Eu hoje tentando falar balujar, tá falando balujar. Deu não tá estranho pra balujar como é que é? É balujar.
Yeah, and we have these. I always say these kind of things. It happens in English too. Like when you say something, and it's like,
It doesn't sound.
yeah, it tastes wrong. You know, it in your mouth like.
You know what?
There's an episode, I don't know if like series of How I Met Your Mother. There's an episode that the guy is sitting on the. Two people are talking and he's sitting and saying, bowl is a weird word. Doesn't matter how many times you say bowl, it's always weird and it becomes bowl.
Even in Portuguese, sometimes I just get a word that I like. This word doesn't.
Yeah, like that makes no sense, like tigela. But even in Portuguese, bowl is a weird word, like tigela.
Yeah, yesterday I was with an egg in my mom and my mom.
My mom, oh, okay, I thought it was so butter.
I was like, so strange and egg, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Tipo, parecia que na Terra a gente suou pela primeira vez. É porque a gente não para pra observar. We are the routines.
Yes.
Then we not.
We get so fixated in doing something that we forget about checking small things, observing.
Like being present.
Yeah. Like, or even of ourselves, our bodies, like when hair, the guy said, you have an allergy, and I said, do I? Because it wasn't scratched. Do I? Yes, I don't know.
Have what?
I had an allergy here, and I didn't know. I had some hair, and I had an allergy I couldn't see. But I didn't stop to think if I had an allergy or not. And sometimes it goes with that, like, we are so focused on doing things that we forget to stop, breathe, and look around.
The program of Eckhart Tolle.
Yeah.
So o nome dele na prova errado também, mas não devolve.
No, don't worry. It happens.
D-O-L-L-E-T.
O-L-L-Y. When you were a child?
No.
No, never? Oh, there's another
I was
line.
like, but how?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. So, there's another language that they say that children were born in cabbage leaves. You know cabbage? They were like, instead, like they would go to the cabbage, instead of having a cabbage, there was a baby. Yeah, the American people say that. That's a legend that children came from cabbages.
I heard from the sport.
Yeah, the stork we have here in Brazil too.
But I never.
But the cabbage one, it's, I was looking at it
I
really.
was like, what?
Yeah. They believe that children came
They
from,
couldn't treat me.
they think that children came from cabbage leaves too. That's weird. So, what did the ancient Greeks find out about the storks?
What they find out? They find out the younger storks used to take special care of their elders that could no longer fly. I can't speak.
Yes, that the children were obliged to take care of the elders that could not take care of themselves, look for themselves.
Younger storks used to take special care of their elders.
Okay.
Aqui eu quero falar inglês com uma voz portuguesa, não dá? Tem que
No.
interpretar.
Even that's
Tem que abaixar o personagem.
That's for me a point that we have bad about the mask is that you cannot see the face movement because the way we say things is different here. The way your mouths move.
It's funny with Turkish, they speak like from here. It don't come like from the back of the mouth, but from the.
Yeah.
Good night.
Yeah, but like we have sounds that we just make in Portuguese, like não that goes over here, and that's pretty weird.
It's very curious, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Portuguese is a different language from all the others because
Even in Brazil, we have a lot of Portuguese.
yes. In Portuguese, as many other languages has done, Portuguese he got lots of words from other languages and assimilated to its language. So lots and lots of words that we say in Portuguese actually are not Portuguese, are from other languages. And we keep doing it nowadays, even like mousy, we have it in
Even
Portuguese.
Turkish, it's not a Latin language, but they use the Latin alphabet, and they also have like normal.
Yes.
É bem parecido com o português.
Yeah.
Normal.
But yeah, that was the Christian influence they had. If you take a look on that, probably it's the same thing that happened to the English language. Our thing related to church, or that could be related to church.
No, actually it was different. Before they were like, I don't know how to say. They had influence about like the Arabic language.
Yes.
But then they had like a presence that was the first presence that made like the country like democracy and everything. He changed everything. They are very like
Patriotic. Yes. Yeah, no.
thankful for
But like usually when we have like an influence of Latin language or things related to church or that could be related to that, usually is the common.
I think he changed it because like the language was not like theirs.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, usually when the country got say democracy, they sometimes choose the language they want.
Yes.
For example, United States, they made a voting to decide if they will speak Dutch or English, and they voted for English.
We will be speaking Dutch now. We have a lesson about this.
Yes, Dutch is confusing. Dutch is confusing. And that's a good question. What do you think babies worry about?
Food and attention.
Food and attention, only that?
I don't know because I believe that there's not just the baby, there's the soul. The soul is not a baby. But I don't know if we really remember everything when we get in the baby's body.
Okay. So you believe in a theory that babies they possess, for some time at least, those like eternal knowledge of everything.
What?
There's a theory that says that babies in the early stages they have memories from everything, like an eternal knowledge. Yes, from what happened in other lives and
I
these
think
lives.
that depends if the spirit, the soul is like
Evolved.
evolved
Yes.
or not.
Yeah.
But if it is not, so
But if it's not, do you think it could have like bad memories?
I think everybody has bad memories. The thing is what you do with them.
No, but bad memories from like past lives.
Babes,
Yes.
I don't know, maybe they didn't want to come back here.
Okay. So they could be forced.
It's a messy place.
Yes. Every day messier and messier. Oh my God. If there's a mess place, that's this world.
Yeah, because we do not know about the others, right?
We actually are coming to a conclusion that we don't care about anything.
You don't care about
No, people in general.
Oh.
People don't care about anything. Like they
Besides
don't care about
material.
themselves.
And then
They care about trying to be happy buying things. That's how they think that.
materialism.
Yes, but they don't care about anything about themselves, or they
About
like
being better.
yeah, like they drink too much, they eat too much of things
They
like
smoke a lot.
yeah. So I really think that people don't think about anything.
And if you stop to think, we judge like others, but we also have our escapes, like
Yeah, no, everybody has their problems.
yes.
But I think that the thing is, like, when you start thinking about other people, that's like putting yourself, getting some empathy, putting yourself in the place of others, and then you can understand a little more. But But the problem is, like, for example, the masks nowadays. Lots of people, not just in Brazil, everywhere in the world, are the anti-mask movement.
They don't have anything else to do, otherwise they would be doing.
Yeah, they make parades and stuff saying that they don't want to use their mask, that it's their right and all.
I don't know if people are like.
Yeah, but like I say, okay, you don't want to use the mask. I don't want to use my mask here. Okay, to be true, I don't think the mask really works, because the way we use them, the mask work, we don't. Because we take the mask out and then we take it for hands, and we leave it in the car so the car can be contaminated. Yeah, so it really doesn't work, but it can help. And if it doesn't, if you are sick, you will not pass to the other person. So it's an act of empathy wearing the mask. So let's do it. If you don't want to do it for others, not for yourself. That's something I don't understand. But people.
Stop fighting with each other, like it's a.
Yeah, and people like to fights on stuff.
They love to fight. I never saw people like to fight.
Yeah, no. And it's funny because, like, the less the person knows about the subject, the more the person thinks she knows. Like, I posted something that the government was saying that teachers don't want to go back to work. So, like, they're at home doing nothing. And I said, like, what the hell? Like,
I'm gonna be honest, because I have a little brother. You might be working, but they teach her like that.
Yeah, no.
One page.
Yeah, no. I'll say there are some teachers that are not working. I agree. Some of them are really not working. But it's not just the teacher's fault; it's the system's fault.
Of course.
Like, why teachers don't work? Because nobody's making them work.
And they said they would be on, how to say that?
A strike.
Yes, they would do that when the classes started. So
Yeah. No, I think the class should not start right now because we're not prepared. Because we don't have physical structure for
I
that.
agree with that.
Yeah, but saying that teachers are not working at home, especially if it's the teacher, to be true, from a private school. Those guys are working as crazy as hell. But I agree that some people are really not working.
Especially because they are, like they say, concursados, eles adoram falar isso.
Yeah. And then I agree there's some people that are not really working. I agree with that point. But another person, I think 19, 18 years old, come and said, like, with lots of data and all, that other countries started and there was no problem because children, like, they don't get coronavirus. And then I said, okay, how? Yes, because children is less than one person. I said, why?
What?
The person said that children are less than 1% of cases of coronavirus. And then the person said, why? And I said, why? Why do you think that? I don't know, but certainly it's not because they are not going to school. I said, obviously they're not getting coronavirus because they're not leaving home. Children different from their parents don't leave home from work, for anything, they just stay home. So they're safer. And then he said, okay, but our countries came, okay, which kind of country? The class started back and had no problems. Oh, we have Germany, we have French, we have, then I said, okay, you just said 3 first world countries comparing to Brazil.
Yes,
I think this discussion is over. Okay, what about India? India came back with the classes, and I said, okay. And India is just like the first on the world on number of cases now. Oh yeah, but now they have more population on the
they
country.
don't use like that.
Yeah, they don't even have like health insurance for anything. People are just like, they just want to see what they.
Está tudo bem que a gente não sabe as coisas e admite, é mesmo verdade, por isso que falei merda. Porque às vezes a gente fala sem noção.
No, that's why when these kind of people come to me, all I do is ask. I ask them questions. I don't discuss, I just ask them questions. I said, okay, where'd you get this data? Who said that to you? What's your idea
You
for
know what I
this?
do? I don't do anything.
No,
I
is
just
it?
like,
No, is it?
let it pass.
Oh no. You know why I answer these people? Because these people come to do that like on my Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
On other pages, I don't even care about discussing. But on my Facebook
I don't even
page,
want to open because I know.
yeah, it's on my Facebook page. Then I talk to the person. But it happens a lot. Like I just there living my life, and then somebody from like flat earthers, you know flat earthers?
Oh, what?
Flat earthers, terraplanistas,
Oh,
or like people that believe in all the stuff. They come to talk to me and like.
imagina a paciência de Deus.
I'm kind of patient. So
It's patient. It is patient.
yeah, it requires a lot. Let's listen about plumbing problems.
Book 3, Lesson 12, Listening and Reading Practice. Plumbing Problems.
Hello, I'm having some plumbing problems and I need them fixed.
What exactly is wrong with the plumbing?
The toilet flushes really slowly.
Are there any other problems with the plumbing?
Neither the kitchen nor the bathroom plumbing is working well.
How long have you had these problems?
I've just moved in and found out these things weren't working properly.
I will send someone out to take a look at the problem. Will you be home this afternoon?
Yes, I will.
Fine. We will be there around 2 o'clock.
Do you have any question? No? So you are Anne and I'm the plumber this time.
Okay. Hello, I'm having some lots. Hello, I'm having some plumbing.
What's the plumbing?
Neither the kitchen nor the bathroom plumbing is working well.
How long have you had these problems?
I've just moved in and found out these things weren't working properly.
I will send someone out to take a look at the problem. Will you be home this afternoon?
Yes, I will.
Fine. We will be there around 2 o'clock. Okay.
Okay.
Did you ever have plumbing problems?
Yes.
What kind of
The
problems?
sink
The sink?
of the kitchen.
Or what was the problem? Do you remember?
It was.
Hmm?
I don't know how you say that.
Clogged. Clogged. C-L-O. Clogged. G-D-E. Clogged. Yes.
What about you?
Let me see. Not plumbing exactly, but sometimes I got problems in my shower. That's more electrical. And plumbing, I have never problems in my. Oh, actually, I had one. When I moved it to my house, like 6 years ago, my tap exploded.
You what?
My tap,
Tap?
yes,
Was?
exploded. Yeah, I don't know. Was using it and then it went away. And I tried. Like I had no like. I didn't have the control of water was in my house. It was my parents' house, so I had to like go running there. At first, I tried to stop it, and then like okay, nobody's coming, so I had to leave it there and then go ask somebody to stop the water so I could fix it. I don't know what happened that day. It's just like that happened, but it was like a long time ago.
That's funny.
Yeah, it's a funny situation. It was like
Not
a cartoon.
clean though, right?
No, it was a cartoon situation. Like you know those cartoons like Tom and Jerry and the plumber. Then you start like okay, we'll stop it. And it was really a cartoon situation. It happens a
We
lot.
are so predictable, right?
Yeah. No, it's called like I was stopping it, at least not to go to the other part of the house, but like nobody was coming to help me, so I had to let it go. That was the problem. Like nobody was coming, and then it was very funny because like it flew, like my kitchen is like from here to the door. And like it flew from here to the first chair. And then like of course I couldn't get it. Yeah, and I was thinking like, okay, if somebody was in front of that, it would hurt. But it happens, kind of things happen. Yeah, no. Wait, when you live alone, this will happen. Something happens. Always something happens.
No, say that.
No, but it's fun. It's fun. It's good because you got stories to tell. Wrong things give you stories. That's funny. Like you see when somebody travels to another place and the trip is perfect. Oh, it was really nice. I love that same thing. And the conversation is over. When, oh, it was really nice, but let me tell you what happened. Then you have a story. It's really nice.
But that's the fun of life, I think.
Yeah, it's like I think in the end of counting things, it's just like solving problems. It's like putting fires out. You solve a problem, then you try to solve another, goes and goes and goes. Yes. Yes. I don't remember who said that. I think it was a philosopher or a sociologist who said that like we are social beings moved by problems. Are full with problems. Okay, so let's listen about Margot and doing her grocery shopping, and then we talk about it.
Book 3, Lesson 12, Listening for Understanding.
I'm going grocery shopping.
Do we need anything?
I don't think we have enough food.
I'll go and look in the kitchen. You're right, we need some basics.
What would that be?
We're almost out of eggs, milk, bread.
Would you please make a list for me?
Okay. Do you need to do grocery shopping? Do you need to go grocery shopping? No?
You need to go?
Yes, if you need to go.
I don't.
No, you don't? Okay.
It's always good, but I don't eat it.
Okay. Okay. What do you like going grocery shopping?
I like what?
Going grocery
I
shopping?
like it.
You like it? Okay. Let's listen.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Margot write on her grocery list?
We need fresh fruit, veggies, eggs, chicken, milk, bread, cereals, sparkling water, pasta, cheese, and donuts.
Veggies, how do I write veggies?
Veggis.
G?
Yes, double G.
Okay. Huh? V?
E-G-G-I-E-S. Veggies.
Could you play it again?
Yes. Because a long list. Okay.
Listen to the rest of the conversation. What does Margot write on her grocery list?
We need fresh fruit, veggies, eggs, chicken, milk, bread, cereals, sparkling water, pasta, cheese, and donuts.
Okay. Do you want it again?
For me, it's fine.
Fine. So tell me.
It's not in order.
Okay.
It's fresh fruits, veggies, eggs, milk, bread, chicken, cereals, water, items, okay? Pasta, cheese, and donuts. Water, crystal water.
No. Sparkling.
Sparkling, yeah, what is it?
Sparkling water is like this one.
Oh, okay.
Sparkling. Yes.
Spark.
Yes. Because like it sparks in your mouth. Sparkling.
I don't like it.
Me neither. I actually like it with lemon, but
Oh, yeah, with lemon.
yeah, but not.
Just the water.
Yeah, no, I think it's terrible. I really think it's terrible. So, tell me, are you a vegetarian or something like that?
No, but
No?
I don't really like meat.
Not really, okay. Oh no, so you can have the conversation next on page 54. But first tell me, do you cook?
I cook.
Do you like cooking?
Yes.
Okay, what do you like to cook?
I like to cook stroganoff. I like
Stroganoff.
to make cakes.
Okay.
This is my favorite.
Those are your
Yours?
favorite. Yours. Noodles?
Yes,
Noodles.
com maionese.
I like it with my mayo and onions. You know, make onion and mayo together. It's really nice.
What?
Onions.
Onions? Oh.
Yes.
Acebolado.
Yes. It's really nice. So, can you grill like a pro?
Real like a pro. Of course, what I'm talking about. I don't know what you mean by it.
You don't know what it means? Like, we in Brazil make barbecue in the fire.
No, but I mean like a pro. I don't know how a pro does.
Yeah, like that, but like yes, exactly. Sometimes you don't know, but if it's really good, people say, oh, it's like a pro.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your preference? Charcoal or gas grill?
What is charcoal?
Charcoal is that black stuff you put and then you put fire.
A churrasqueira de ferro?
No. Carvão?
A churrasqueira de carvão e a outra de gás.
Yes.
Eu prefiro a de carvão porque eu gosto muito de fumaça.
Yes. You get the smoke. Okay. And how often do you host a barbecue?
Not very often.
Not very often.
No.
Why?
Because we don't eat a lot of meat. And
Okay.
also it's expensive.
Sorry?
The meat is expensive.
Okay. No, but before.
Before what?
Before the pandemic. The pandemic.
Yeah. Like once a month.
Once a month. Nice. Yeah, nowadays.
No, that's
No. Okay. What do you prefer? A barbecue or like other kind of food like Japanese pizza, etc.? What do you prefer?
I love pizza.
Love pizza. What kind of pizza do you like?
Frango com
Okay.
chocolate.
Wait, catupiry chocolate?
Não.
Okay. Yeah, like chicken and chocolate. Like,
Comprei uma de frango com aquele, como é que é aquele queijo laranjado, como é que chama?
cheddar? Really good, yes, really good.
Ai, para de botar.
Yeah, it's almost time. It's almost time for a pizza. Okay. What's your favorite pizza place?
Place
Fast burger.
Yeah,
I don't know. But if there's something they're not, it's fast.
Yes, they are very fast.
They're fast?
Yes, I asked it from the site. Didn't took even 40 minutes to
Oh
get.
my god,
I was like, oh my god, already the pizza is cruel.
yeah. Huh.
Fast burger. Yeah, fast burger cheers.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I don't think they're fast. Like for me, I usually get like a cheeseburger there. It's like 1-2 hours sometimes. Sometimes they don't even deliver.
Don't?
Yeah, it happened to me. Like ask something, they simply don't deliver it. That's terrible. But I agree with you. The place is very good. The place is good. Okay.
I like the most.
Yeah, no, it's a very nice place. I like going there actually, but not nowadays. But okay. So I think we have time. Let's listen to these words in action. Did you discover gravity right now?
For what?
Did you just discover gravity? You know gravity, the force that pulls you to the ground. You just discover it. Like everything's dropping. So let's listen.
Book 3, Lesson 13. Words in action.
Guide. Charcoal. Mouth-watering. Appliances. Majestic. Inhospitable. Benefits. Entire. Homeless. Developed. Underdeveloped. Sweat. Fabrics. Satellite dish. To forgive. Forgave. Forgiven. To host. Hosted. Hosted. To range. Ranged. Ranged. To spill. Spilt. Spilt. To sweat. Sweated. Sweated. To lock. Locked. Locked. Might. Might have.
Okay.
Just the second word, what is it? Chair.
Charcoal. You saw it up there.
Oh, I forgot.
You saw it up there. And you people at home, do you have questions?
Did you learn to go when it's 20 to 7? I learned to go
Okay. Okay.
just 3 minutes.
Just 3 minutes, yeah, no problem. No problem.
Because I'm going to get a ride.
Okay. No, don't worry. Oh, you need to know 20 or need to know now?
20.
20? Okay. So, please, read the words before you go.
Ben?
Yes.
Eu?
Yes. You. Yeah, it's the only person here.
Guy. Charcoal.
Mm-hmm.
Mouth-watering. Appliances. Majestic. Inhospitable. Benefits. Entire. Homeless. Developed. Underdeveloped. Sweet. Fabrics. Satellite dish. Parece desenho.
Antena, geralmente antena parabólica.
To forgive, forgave, forgiven. To host, hosted. To range, ranged. To spill, spilled. To sweet,
Sweat.
to sweat.
Yes.
Eu fiquei de sweet fica doce. To
Yeah.
sweat, sweeted, sweated,
Sweat.
sweat. To lock it. Might have.
Tá. But you have the verb to sweet. Okay.
To sweeten something, to salt.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sweet something to salt something. Okay. If you wanna go,
Yes.
then I'll see you. Are you coming next week or you?
I don't know if I get over it, I might come.
Okay. Hope to see you next week then. If not, I hope to see you online with the other
Give me
people.
a 10, 2 10s, 20.
Yeah, if you. Okay, choose 0 you want.
Oh,
20.
Choosing what?
20.
No.
It's a 20.
1,
1, 0, 1, 0. 1.0, 1.0. Okay. And
O 0 depois do 1.
o 0 depois do 1.
Yeah.
Ok. Okay.
Weekend.
You too.
Bye.
Bye. Yeah, they will not answer. They don't answer anything. They don't answer anything.
I know. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
Yes.
So, you just had the pronunciation. Okay. Let's have the translation of those words quickly for you. So, guy, cara. Charcoal, carvão. Mouth-watering, que dá água na boca. Appliances, eletrodomésticos. Majestic, majestoso. Inhospitable, inabitável, inóspito. Benefits, benefícios. Entire, inteiro, todo, completo. Homeless, desabrigado, certo? Pessoas sem casa no sentido geral, sem teto, homeless. Developed, desenvolvido. Underdeveloped, não desenvolvido ou sob desenvolvimento. Sweat, suor. Fabrics, tecidos. Satellite dish, antena parabólica. To forgive, perdoar. To host, tem duas opções o to host. Pode ser fazer um evento na sua casa, certo? Receber pessoas na sua casa pode ser o host também. To range, alcançar. To spill, derramar. To lock, to sweat, suar. To lock, trancar, chavear. E o might é uma versão do may, que é um pode, só que para o futuro, ok? Any question? Guys, do you got any questions? É que o might have é a forma passada do might, por isso daí, né? Assim como os outros são do passado, mas ele tem uma regra assim, a gente vê depois na gramática ele. Quando a gente vê a gramática no dia da revisão, aí a gente dá uma olhadinha nele, tá? Não precisa se preocupar. Mais alguma dúvida, pessoal, que vocês tenham?